Hey, this is Deepak here from digitaldeepak.com, and in this video we are going to have a look at how to make money as a digital freelancer. So I'm going to give you 5 simple steps to get started with your journey as a digital freelancer. And as I have explained in the previous articles and videos, getting a freelancing career is much better than a full-time job because you have multiple clients and multiple sources of income, and you also learn entrepreneurship along the way. So the first step of becoming a digital freelancer is that you have to choose your area of expertise. When you choose your area of expertise, you are going to build a good brand around it. You know, the freelancer who gets paid the least is the freelancer who says that he can do everything. Even if you can do everything, you have to focus yourself on a specific area of expertise so that you can get better at it and you can brand yourself around it. And because of that, you can charge a high price. When you look at doctors, a general medicine doctor is not the most sought after doctor. The most sought after doctors are specialists, heart specialists, neuro specialists, eye specialists. Specialists always make more money. So, as a freelancer, if you try to do everything for online businesses, then you are going to fail and you are going to struggle trying to scale your earnings. So, first choose your area of expertise. I have given some sample topics here. Of course, there are more when it comes to freelancing. So, if you are positioning yourself as someone who is going to design websites, then you can position yourself as an expert in Webflow, WordPress, or it can be landing pages. You can do your own research and you can find out what is the most in demand and you can start building your brand around it. If it is design, it can be logos, content, or ad banners. And if it is content, it can be articles, videos, or ebooks. So, if you position yourself as a freelancer who is specializing in one of these things, then you will have more demand. The other areas that I can think about are Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO, marketing automation, sales. There are plenty of topics inside freelancing. I will probably create another video which explains all the available opportunities and categories inside freelancing. But here I have just given 3 samples. Now, once you have established yourself as an expert in these areas, people are not going to recognize you as an expert right off the box. You need to market yourself, you need to brand yourself. You know, one beautiful quote which explains this says that the best known will always beat the best. If you are best known, then you will be getting more work than the person who is even better than you. So you need to build your personal brand as an expert in the area that you choose as. And how do you build your personal brand? You can build your personal brand through blogging, and that is one of the best ways to get started. You can build your personal brand through speaking. You can try to get a TEDx opportunity or Josh Talks opportunity, or you can just speak at an event, record it, and upload it on your YouTube channel. You can start publishing video content on your YouTube channel. You can do guest posts on other websites. You can be a columnist for publications. You can do interviews and you can do case studies. Interviewing other people is an excellent way to go ahead and do networking inside your particular industry. And if you do case studies, then it proves that you can actually do what you claim to do. When you are just getting started, if you are not getting serious clients who will give you paid projects, then you can do free consulting. And through that free consulting, you can build up your case studies. And through those case studies, you can fill up your blogging content, speaking content, YouTube content, and all those things. And slowly start gaining some name within your circle that you are someone who is known for a particular thing. Like, for example, I have a friend called Jackson, and Jackson only focuses on building element or landing pages on WordPress. And he's doing freelancing around it, and I'm also planning to hire his services. And from there, he has been able to get more and more clients through referrals. Especially if you want referrals. Once you have had a few clients, new clients will come through referrals, and they will remember you only if you are focusing on a specific thing. So that is the second step. So we covered the first step and the second step. The first step is to choose the area of expertise. The second step is to build your personal brand as an expert. And the third step is that you have to identify potential leads. A lot of freelancers expect that clients will come to them once they build their brand. But clients are also busy people. They have a lot of things going on in their life, and they do not have the time to focus to review how much of an expert you are. So what you need to do is that you need to identify potential leads, and what you can do is that instead of doing it yourself, you can get a junior or an intern for the research work if you can afford it. You have to go ahead and personalize your pitch depending on who you are reaching out to. Like, for example, if you are reaching out to doctors and if you are going to build websites for them, then you need to find out who your lead is, understand a little bit more about your lead, and personalize your pitch. And then you can start an outreach campaign. The outreach campaign can be via social media, it can be via in person meetings, or it can be just email. So mostly social media and email is how you will do the outreach, and you can maybe use LinkedIn also if it applies in your industry, and try to send emails to them. And not everybody is going to reply. A lot of freelancers who get started have a very job mindset. But if you have a business mindset, then you will understand that not everybody is going to reply. Like, for example, in the B2C business and in the training business that I am in, we see a 1% conversion ratio, which means that if we get 100 leads, only 1% actually convert into a customer. In B2B, it might even be more difficult. You might have to reach out to 500 people, and only one person will actually become a client. And that is one of the challenges that you will face in B2B. But that one person out of 500 can actually pay you a lot and can help you build out a team and get started with your journey as a digital freelancer. And in the future, if you get 5 to 10 clients or more than 10 clients, then you can convert your entire freelancing journey into a digital marketing agency journey and start building a branded agency out of your freelancing journey. So building an agency is something that I will talk about later, because that is something I have done. I started out as a freelancer as Digital Deepak, and then we created an agency called Pixel Track, a performance marketing agency, and I was able to convert my freelancing practice into an agency. So once you have identified potential leads, you have to start an outreach campaign. And in the outreach campaign, you should not be selling your services. Most of the people make that mistake. They are directly selling the services and the client is not going to respond to it. Instead, what you need to do is that you just need to ask for a call or a meeting with the client. And this is only for discovery. And you give free consultation to the client. You tell them what they can improve, and a lot of freelancers think that if they tell the client what they can do, then the client will do it themselves and they will not hire them. But that is a very wrong way to think about it. You know, in my digital marketing training business, if I get, let's say, 100 leads, and if I can convert only one customer, for rest of the 99 people I am still giving a lot of value because I am collecting the leads using lead magnets. So here in the B2B case, in the freelancing case, you might not be able to give free lead magnets, but what you can do is that you can do a discovery call. You can give a free consultation and tell them that these are the challenges that you might be facing in terms of traffic, design, content, or website. Introduce yourself as an expert and kind of build your credibility by talking about what you have done in terms of blogging, speaking, YouTube, etc. And from there, you will be able to go ahead and at least get their attention first. Before the client can pay you money, the client has to pay you attention. So if you got their attention even for 30 minutes or 1 hour, in that call or meeting you can provide value. So that is the most important thing to remember. You have to provide value for your client. And once you provide value for the client, you are building a relationship. And once you build a relationship, then you can say that, hey, I can further help you, because the client is not going to do the things himself even if you explain it, because for you it might look easy whatever you are giving as free value, but the client will not be able to execute it. It's not like the client will steal your ideas and execute it themselves. If the client feels like you are the best person to execute it, the client will always come to you. And you don't need the client who try to do it themselves anyway, because they are trying to save money and they will negotiate hard with you. Only go after clients who are comfortable paying you money and for performance and to get the results. So once you develop your proposal, then you can go for negotiation. And once you develop your proposal and negotiate, you will be able to convert the client into a paying customer. And once you convert the client into a paying customer, if you follow all my advice regarding how to build processes and systems, how to do reporting, and how to go ahead and update the client on a weekly basis on what's happening, and make sure that the client is paying you the retainer fee, then you will slowly start building out your freelancing career and eventually probably a digital marketing agency business itself. So I hope you liked this video, and if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment below, and those questions will help me create content for the next video that I publish. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.